Good morning, folks. State of the Climate Report for November. NOAA reports continuing drought from months ago, along with seasonal, monthly, individual, and trending figures. The most interesting is the temperature anomaly from average. Top black line is 2012. The lines beneath it are the warmest in history. If we have the coldest December ever, it'll still likely be the warmest year on record, and considering that we've broken daily heat records almost every day in December so far, just wave bye-bye to that. Earthquakes. Yesterday began catching my attention with 2 quakes in the South Atlantic. As the day wore on, more rumbling near Antarctica and some movement north on the ridge. 1 hour into December 7th, the largest quake of the eastern set occurred, almost like Mother Nature's playing a joke saying, "Look down here," just in time to trigger a 7-pointer off the coast of Japan. Many aftershocks already, including a 6.2. There are 7 buoys in event mode. Let's check them out. Starting down here, minor deviation, very minor tsunami, not even noticeable. Let's try the northern buoys. We're looking at inches of tsunami here. It's nothing to worry about. The last one's interesting though. It's the closest to the quake epicenter, shows a 30-meter drop in ocean depth beginning nearly an hour after the initial 7-pointer. It's about 100 feet of either seafloor rise or sea surface drop, then right back to normal, then repeating, but with no tsunami. It's nearly impossible to know exactly what's happened here. You now see Bofa, the little friend down in the Indian Ocean, middle of nowhere. Bofa top right here, now surrounded by land with his choice of next victim. The cold came much earlier than I expected. The low pressure system just took off, sucking cold northern air in behind it over the UK and Scotland. Here's the 3-day precipitation forecast. In addition to checking local warnings, Melbourne, you'll have a hot Saturday, then possible showers. New Zealand going to warm up Sunday. Quickly looking at the U.S. wind map, sort of a hodgepodge with multiple pressure differences across the area, and the North Pacific low with an even bigger low behind it. See how that cyclonic cloud motion drives the moist air over the northwest. Worst of it is in Washington, Montana, and Canada today, but Oregon and Cali may get more tonight and this weekend. Here's the 24-hour temperature delta. When you look top line at the SOHO solar wind data, or in the yellow on ACE, the speed is well below 300 kilometers per second, which is where I draw the line of being below normal. No major eruptions, just one little coronal hole that happens to be dead facing Earth. This is actually 8 hours behind. It's just barely north of the equator as well. Also, these thin dark lines are plasma filaments and do pose eruption threat. Eyes open, no fear. It's 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Be safe, everyone.